Rising kids with skills. Welcome kids. Today we are going to learn about different types of dinosaurs. Let's start. Velociraptor. It was a small, fast dinosaur that lived around 75 million years ago. They looked like a lizard. It probably had feathers like a bird. Tyrannosaurus Rex, also known as T-Rex. It was one of the most powerful meat-eating dinosaurs to ever live. It walked on two strong legs, had tiny arms, and a massive head full of sharp teeth that could crush bones. T-Rex lived about 66 million years ago. It was the king of its time. Ankylosaurus. It was like a walking tank. It lived around 66 million years ago and had a wide, low body covered with thick bony plates like armor. On the end of its tail, it had a heavy club-made bone that it could swing to protect itself from predators like T-Rex. Triceratops. It was a huge, plant-eating dinosaur with three horns on its face and a big frill at the back of its head like a shield. It lived about 66 million years ago and walked on four strong legs. The two long horns above its eyes help it fight off predators like T-Rex. Spinosaurus. It was one of the biggest meat-eating dinosaurs, even longer than T-Rex. It lived about 100 million years ago and had a long snout like a crocodile, which helped it to catch fish. Stegosaurus. It was a plant-eating dinosaur with a row of big flat plates along its back and spikes on its tail. It lived about 150 million years ago and walked on four legs with its head low to the ground. Pterodactyl. It wasn't actually a dinosaur, it was a flying reptile that lived at the same time as dinosaurs, around 150 million years ago. It had large wings made from skin stretched over its long fingers, kind of like a bat. It flew over oceans and lands looking for fish and small animals. Diplodocus. It was a super long dinosaur like a giant plant-eating noodle. It lived around 150 million years ago and had a small head, a long neck to reach high plants, and an even longer tail that could whip like a rope. It walked on four legs and probably moved slowly, eating leaves from tall tree like a peaceful giant. Allosaurus. It was a large, meat-eating dinosaur that lived about 150 million years ago before T-Rex came along. It had sharp teeth, strong legs, and clawed hands that helped it catch and eat other animals. Allosaurus had longer arms and could open its jaws really wide. It was fast, clever, and probably hunted in groups, making it one of the top predators of its time. Brachiosaurus. It was a giant plant-eating dinosaur with a super long neck that let it reach leaves high up in trees, like a giraffe of the Jurassic. It lived about 150 million years ago. Mosasaur. It wasn't a dinosaur, it was a giant swimming reptile that lived about 70 million years ago during the time of dinosaurs. It had a long, powerful body like a lizard mixed with a fish, sharp teeth for catching prey, and flippers that help it move quickly through oceans. Plesiosaur. It was a marine reptile that lived during the time of dinosaurs, around 200 million years ago. It had a wide body, flippers like a turtle, and a long neck with a small head, perfect for catching fish and squid. Oviraptor. It was a small bird-like dinosaur that lived around 75 million years ago. Its name means egg thief because scientists first thought it stole others' dinosaurs' eggs, but later they found out it was probably just protecting its own. Brachiosaurus. It was a duck-billed dinosaur that lived about 75 million years ago and had a big helmet-like crest on its head, kind of like a hollow tube. It used this crest to make loud trumpet-like sounds to talk to other dinosaurs. Ichthyosaur. It was a sleek marine reptile that lived during the time of dinosaurs, starting about 250 million years ago. It looked a lot like a dolphin, with a long snout full of sharp teeth, big eyes for seeing underwater, and a powerful tail for swimming fast. Iguanodon. It was a plant-eating dinosaur that lived around 130 million years ago. It was one of the first dinosaurs ever discovered and helped scientists learn a lot about prehistoric life. Pteranodon. It was a flying reptile that lived about 85 million years ago, during the time of dinosaurs. It had huge wings made from stretched skin and a long backward pointing crest on its head that made it look really unique. Apatosaurus. It was a huge plant-eating dinosaur with a long neck and tail. It lived around 150 million years ago and walked on 4 strong legs, slowly moving through forests to munch on leaves and soft plants. Plesiosaur. It was a strong, swimming marine reptile that lived during the age of dinosaurs, about 150 million years ago. It had a big head with super strong jaws, short neck, and a thick torpedo-shaped body with flippers to glide through ocean waters. Do like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.